right, I'm gonna do some brake rotors on a 2006 Impala. Just went with the AC Delco silver brand, or you know they've got a gold and a silver. There's a part number right there. I think it's that 192418440. So we're gonna jack this up, pull this wheel, and check the brake. So go ahead, jack it up. You see where to put that?
We can just guess and see there's no.
You see how it gets thicker right here? Look under here. See how this piece right here?
Yeah.
And this one's, there's only one layer of steel here. This is 2. And then it gets thicker here, you got 3. So yeah, put it at least there. That way you can jack up the whole car from the middle. And then just put a jack stand in the back under that frame. And get it up high enough we can take these wheels off. Like I said, you're gonna have to probably tap the socket onto these lug nuts. I don't think I've ever taken this tire off before. This will be the first time it's coming off. So use the brass hammer, tap the socket on, and get it up.
Yeah, so I didn't hear what you said at all. Something about brass hammer.
Yeah, the socket that's on the impact gun, to take the wheels off. Yeah, put that under there.
Yeah,
Bring it up, I'll show you.
On our side?
Yeah, bring it, because we're going to take this wheel off. We don't really care if that one's touching. Put it right here under the frame.
Yeah.
Take a look. There's a frame right here. Make sure it's under there, and the higher up it goes, so when you lower it back down, it's still off the ground, so we can take this wheel off.
So, just floating there?
No, not that far back, because this is sloping off. Just put it right here. Just leave it there. You can put the jack, you can just put the jack up, or you can lower the jack down to it. Just do it slow. And we got old cars and they're rusty, you know, you can crush that all in and try twisting it counterclockwise. 2 hands. Come down. Yeah, and just leave the jack right there. It's right in the same spot. And the jack's just for safety. You know, in case the hydraulics failed on that when you're under it or something. So take that off. Take that off. Make sure when you put the socket on and off, you don't put it into the pinhole. Otherwise, you won't be able to pull the socket off.
I don't know what that means.
See, look inside here. See that pin in there? Don't put the pin in the hole unless you don't want that to come off. That's a safety thing too, so that socket doesn't go flying off when you pull the
So
trigger.
you want it in there, the right coming out, so then that.
Because you have to do this every time you get the socket off.
If you want
So you
to
put
do
so this hole here, and you put it this way, so this doesn't every time. But anyway, you're gonna hammer it on here probably because I don't think you're gonna get them. I can tell just a few of them don't look like they're coming off without hammering them on. Go ahead and try. Pull the trigger so you know which way is counterclockwise, and then see if it'll go on there all the way. Yep, that's good. That one you probably have to tap. Just tap it a little bit on with the hammer. Take the wrench off. Take the wrench off or the socket off. Put it on the end of there. Hammer it on. Couple of hits. If you put it on all the way, you'll probably have a real hard time getting that off. Make sure it's straight. Hammer it on hard.
Straight.
Hard. Okay. Try that. Actually, it looks really crooked, but so when you pull the trigger, that's going to be wobbling all over the place. Don't line the pin up with those holes when you put it back on.
What, crooked? I don't know how I got so crooked.
Tap it with the hammer straight. Tap it up from the bottom just slightly. And then hammer it in more. Straight on. Did everybody ever tell you to choke up like on the hammer? You're like, don't hold it in the middle. Like, yeah, hold it farther at the bottom. You get more weight doing work there for you. Okay, try it. wiggle it, push it in, and hit it. See how that was all kind of wobbly?
Alright.
But that's just, those things are messed up, they need to be replaced. So far you haven't snapped off any studs, that's good.
Oh.
Oops. Well, you can thread that back on if you want. When you pull the socket off, thread it back on to the wheel, and then wiggle it. Or
Yeah.
if you hammer them on too tight, sometimes that's what happens. That one probably tap it on, because it'll strip on that. That one's good. Hit it hard. Get at least halfway on there. Alright, try that. This is a common GM problem. These chrome lug nuts. And possibly other manufacturers, not sure. Now I thread that back onto the lug and then wiggle it back and forth. Just makes it easier. Oh, you don't have to use that.
What? Oh, you mean just...
Screw it on. Just like that. Thread it back on. Don't want to tear up the thread, so go on quite a ways. Yep, there you go. Now tap it with the hammer at the end of the socket. Up and down, back and forth. Yeah, right on the end, up and down until it gets loose enough to pull that off. There you go. Well, so hopefully that wheel comes off. I think that's the newest tire on the car. It doesn't seem to have a matched set of tires anywhere, so I think that's been off, just not by me. Try kicking it at the bottom. The tire, you know, see if it, oh man. Well, next step we could try is this baby. Smack it with this, and you want to try to smack it like right here. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna come off.
Hitting this?
Yeah, hitting it right. Up and down like you're doing with the left one. That rim's crusty and it's stuck in the center around that circle. So this thing right in here and then right in here, it's stuck in here. It's all crusty in there. Same thing, try pulling those bolts off the caliper and then the caliper slide. And here's the ½ inch. Don't snap them off, that would ruin the day. See, with that tool, you get so much leverage, it's real easy to have a bad day. This is the 13, I remember when we were doing first. It's the 13, no, the 14 was the caliper. I think you get the 14. Where's the 14? They're still missing, so they're around here somewhere.
That's what I was looking for.
Yeah,
I was
here.
looking for the ratchet.
Not too high, I guess. Are they coming loose?
No.
Well, let me know if we gotta do some heat on that.
cleaned up Anna's car rust with my chest.
What from up here?
No, yeah. Can't get that though. You try.
With the big ratchet, you can do it. Okay, let's heat it up. Well, I believe you. If it's not coming loose, we'll hit it with some heat.
It almost got. I mean, you gotta be more strength in it.
Oh, let's take this off. Tap it or whatever and get this out of the way. Which one are you doing? This one? Weren't you supposed to be doing this one? No, you gotta take this one off first.
Yeah, but that was the 13.
I think this is the 14. Isn't it? Let's check it. See which one you got on there.
14.
Is it loose on there or not?
No.
Okay, try it.
Mm-mm.
Want to use the bigger wrench?
Yep. No, or just heat it up more.
Here. I have it. Let me see. The socket. This is 13.
Yeah, the 14 on it.
Oh, okay. Okay, did you do the bottom one already? Okay. All right, you can probably do it with the smaller ratchet now because it's easier. Now that this is. Take that off. Same process as on the other side. I should go with one right now. Have this taken care of for you.
I say other way around.
I don't think so. So what are we doing next? Got them two bolts. How do those pins look? How do the pins look?
Good.
This one's got the rubber thing on it. Do you remember where it came out of?
Nope. Yeah, it's not one.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Just pull it down.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, he says this one does come out the top. So it's a little dirtier than the other one was. Probably needs to be cleaned up. All right. Now we got to do them. 13 or 14. We got to switch the socket, I think, on that. Let's see. 13. So obviously 14's just all loose and stuff. All right. Big ratchet. Probably for this one. Oh, that's tight. Let's heat it a little bit. Here, you want to heat this? See, this is rubber right here. That hose has got hydraulic oil in it, so don't let the flame go back. If you see something smoking on that, then take the heat off. Check it. Make sure there's nothing.
Loosen it.
Alright, let's try. Yep. Okay, now we just gotta do the other one, which is real. Oh. Yep. Okay, that other one's down here. Okay, we're gonna have to heat that. Let me see. Torch. So this thing right here, you gotta make sure it's on. This one's even more difficult than the other side. Okay, this one's really tough to get to. Try lifting up on this here. Oh, man, it's not working out. I don't know why this one's so tough to get to. We're gonna have to move this side. See if I can lay over here and make sure this is on all the way, because it feels like it's just trying to strip out on me. All right, lift that caliper up. See if we can pull that caliper off. I think we screwed it. Yeah, lift it and set it over on something. Okay. And pull those brake pads off. These things should slide out that way, this way. Flat screwdriver here. All right, help you. Here. You can put them in between the rotor. No, here. We're gonna reuse those, so tractor on them. Okay. All right, and you should be able to get this bolt easier now. I'm gonna put it on the other ratchet. So these brake pads are looking about the same. They're looking at least 50%, not more. So we're gonna try to reuse them, save some money. More than likely, it's probably $50–$60 a pair, front and back, whatever.
Basically, I don't know what the other thing is that I was supposed to do.
What's up?
I don't know, I'm just gonna go for this one. Come on the other side, look at it. Is that it? It's also not loose at all.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's
And you like
Come on.
thought you maybe.
No, I'm
stripped
sure, pretty sure.
it. Oh yeah, you can make me strip it.
Let's use the bigger one then.
You loosened it with that already.
Did you leave that bolt in? Put the bolt back in. See if you can get it to start back in. You might have to move this to line it back up. Okay. All right, give me the 13. Put it on here. Take it. You do it.
You got it. You loosened it already once.
I was loose, wasn't it? Okay, let me do it. Oh man, that thing is tight. I bet you it's rusted out. Probably lucky we're getting this off. Yeah, that's tight all the way out. I knew there was something going on with this one. Well, we did heat the top one.
Yeah, sure did. Strip the top one.
Let's see what these threads look like on this thing. Look at that. I mean, I'm not really seeing a problem. It looked a little rusty at the end. Yeah. Take it off. Take that off. All right. Next part we gotta do is take that rotor off. You know how fun that is. So, once it goes back in there,
Doesn't matter.
no, mine went over there. Okay, so you want to try hitting that with the hammer, and just you can hit it here. You wouldn't hit it here if we were gonna reuse that though. So it'd be really, it's a lot. It's difficult for.
I made them worse.
Throw it in the garbage. I don't have any more, but I don't think we're gonna need it. You're just gonna have to. Yeah, go deaf or something. Yeah, so hit it here and here. Don't hit these.
Just those two spots.
No, you can hit in between any of them.
Yeah, what's the goal here?
To get that off. So you can hit from the backside of the caliper. That's what I was doing back
You,
there.
you
Yeah.
messed something up back there.
There's
didn't
nothing to mess up back there.
That thing is messing up.
Remember, like, you kind of got to hold the man purse like a little bit differently.
I can't hit you with the.
Here, let me show you.
The camera's in the way.
Smack that. Smack it, but from the outside first to kind of break it loose.
From here?
Yeah, because you can hit it hard that way.
Here.
Yeah, but go back on the handle a little bit farther, I think, and smack that right there. Work your way around. Some piece of plaster. Spray this. Moving?
Nope.
Oh, you know why? Forgot about that screw.
Oh.
That screw's gotta come out.
What?
Yeah, you can hammer on that screw's gotta come out.
Oh my.
Don't you remember?
Don't you remember?
Like, man, that thing should have been moving.
Yeah.
Alright, let's try tapping this on here. See if it comes off better when you take the screw that's holding it on off first. Now put your wrench on and stop it from turning. That's not going to work. It's going to go up.
Yep.
That's probably it snapped off. Alright. Hey, did you put the screw back in on their side?
Right now.
Yeah. It's okay. Alright. Try hitting it with the hammer and see if it comes off.
Yeah, so we loosened it up already. It might just come off.
I don't know.
Never mind.
Yeah. So let's see if the new rotor fits on. How the new rotor fits on. Oh yeah, you can clean that up. Clean that up. Maybe use a mask or something. Grab the hose. Find that sander disc thing. It's right here. So take a look at this. So you can see on this one was a little better than the other side, but still need to be replaced. silver stainless steel clips that go in the caliper slide, and then I'll check those. Let's see if this fits. See if this is frozen up or working still. So it looks like we got these 3 holes and it goes into there. Alright, well, we'll put the bolt back in it on this side. I actually see the bolt sitting over there. I forgot about it. Huh. Here, you gotta clean these clips. Should be, we gotta get some paper towels from in the house, I think. Put a little anti-seize on the bolts for the caliper slide. Alright, so let's see. We gotta put a little brake lube on here. So this spot right here, this notch, is where those things ride. Right in here. Too much air conditioning?
Yeah. I found on a low setting.
Alright, and then what's difficult is you try not to get this stuff on the rotor or the pad. Should be good. Then this is the clean side, so that's the side that goes against this piece. This piece goes against that piece. And then these bolts here. So you got some anti-seize on them. So why don't you get this started? Put this in.
So we'll just put the bolts in.
Well, that way you can you can struggle with it and try doing it, because I've done this a bunch of times. And you can try to figure this out.
Well, that might be it, like inside out.
You can only put it on one way, the right way.
That's good. Oh my god, it made me struggle by putting my hand and hadn't touched all these.
Did you get dirty?
Oh yeah, well does it say there's not much anti-seize on this bolt anymore?
Well, the silver one is okay,
Well,
because it's not close to the brake shoes and pad and stuff.
you know, I'm talking about like I just wiped it clean.
We have some brake clean to clean off the rotors and get all over there.
I'm talking about my hand and wiping it off. The bolt. you just do?
Climbed up on the car.
Yeah, good, because this thing like popped over here. I thought it was going down
Thought it
the
was
car.
going down on you?
Yeah, I thought I was gonna die. Alright, I got the bolts set up for you.
Okay, tighten them up. Once you get them both started.
Never mind, you definitely messed up these threads because it doesn't go in. So.
No. You just don't have it lined up right.
No. Don't think that's what I. Good enough.
Are they tight?
Yeah, they're tight and they're not even in yet.
That's not good.
Where's your orange
Let me check. What size was that?
14.
Here's the 13. 13. Yep, there's the problem.
What's the problem there?
Something is problem. Oh. So you put the bolts into this thing without going through this thing.
I mean, yeah, we were working on getting through it.
No, you see how they're in here?
Uh-huh.
You see how I'm still holding it?
Yeah, we brought it. I don't see it yet.
Okay. Well, let's back this way.
It started with them out of it. They're just stupid. They're supposed to be in between or something? I don't get what you're saying.
Yeah.
You set me up and I put it out.
Okay. Something's not right here. Remember, I put the bolts in. I put the bolts here,
Yeah.
and this surface was supposed to go to this surface. So
I was supposed to go in between. But you also just tried doing the same thing?
no, I'm like, what? I was trying to tighten what he had started, but I didn't look at
I
it
don't know
till.
why you did that.
Mhm.
Like that.
Evidently, you found another way, but that way doesn't work. Okay, so
I don't get
try
that.
tighten that back up again. The wrench
Oh, nice.
is around there somewhere.
Okay, other piece going on. Oh no. Oh, you need to put the brake thing down. What are you gonna do with this?
Huh?
Time for this?
So this is on and this is tight.
Hopefully.
Oh yeah, definitely. Make sure those are as tight as you can get those two bolts.
No, that one's in like.
Okay. So this is the outside one, you can tell, and it's got the clip. So this has to go in here and sit in there. So you can put that in. You can put this one in.
Mm-hmm.
Try putting the bottom one in first and then pushing down and trying to get it going to the
It
top.
looks like it's a little bent.
This,
No, this bottom part is like way bent.
no, it goes right here.
Huh?
That.
Whoa. What? You. Oh. 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 No. 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 Is that on? Does it look on?
No, it's got to be flat against the rotor. Try to get the bottom in right completely and then put the top in, or the top in and then push it.
What is the point of this? Is it supposed to
So-
go in between or is
That, see right here?
uh-huh.
Once this pad wears down to that
Oh,
point,
oh.
it starts squeaking.
So it just
So it tells you-
makes sense. It's supposed to be on the inside or outside though?
It's supposed to be on the outside, so
Oh,
it's
so
closest to you, you
clipped.
can hear it. Like this. Put it in here like this. And then you gotta try to get the top one to go in. There. See this piece right here? This piece is the anti-rattle clip. So, same thing on the inside. The circle is the caliper. So when this is spinning, it squeezes right here. Stops the car. This piece, let's see if it goes on. Yeah, didn't even have to squeeze that in. Get these rubber boots here so that you can put the bolts through, tighten them up. Bottom one was without the rubber thing. Top one has the rubber thing on it. Alright, I think I had to switch sockets for that. I think that's the 14. It's as tight as you can get them, both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Just gotta put the wheel back on there.
Oh, it looks like some of the weights fell off or something.
Hmm?
Oh, nothing. I don't know how you did this. I'm good.
Alright, let me see. So you just kind of balance it until it kind of feels like flat. And you put equal pressure. Grab that lug nut. Okay, tighten this one. Tap. Where's that brass hammer? Grab that hammer over there. I think you made Anna's car lose some rust. Uh-oh. Oh boy.
Wait now. Faster.
Yeah. Weight reduction.
Yep, just like the bird's nest you get rid of.
Could have been a rat's nest though. Could have been. Actually, this one here. Almost smashed my finger. This damn thing. We're gonna do the right thing. Grab that bolt under the car on the other side. We're gonna put that in on that rotor. Put it back the way it was. So we'll take that wheel back off.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
It's right inside the wheel. Area on the ground.
Yeah, I don't know about that at all. No. Is it ready? Nothing over here.
Okay, lowering it down on this side so get out from under the car.
All clear.
Maybe you'll find it when you jack it up on there. Over on that side. Alright, so that's the rotor on this side. Completed. Thanks for watching.